Yes then, what up guys, this is Gaz for Need Energy, introducing the new Rain Razzleberry flavoured Total Body Fuel Energy Drink. Let's get it. Okay then, so as I said before, this is Rain, the new energy drink out on the market, Razzleberry flavoured. This sounds like one of their own concoctions, but loving it so far. Big, bold design. Seem to be copying other people a little bit with the raised metalwork on the front of the can to give some sort of grip aid. Zero sugar this one guys, that's worth mentioning. Loving the choice of colours, like I said, not too elaborate, but grabbed my attention. So this may be the new way how these energy companies are actually going to design their cans. So less with the intricacy and things like that, and little details, just big, bold, with eye-catching colours and really funkadelic names like Razzleberry. That ain't boring. Someone's thought well and hard about that. Be interesting to see which other sort of drinks and flavours they do. Without further ado, you know what I'm going to say guys, let's get cracking. And just look how sick that logo is. I mean, you can tell it's RR, Rain baby, but the way they got it looking like a knight's helmet is, yeah, well done Rain. Loving that, top marks. Let's get this review done then. Enough talking, more action. Let's get it. Okay guys, so as I said before, Rain, Total Body Fuel, Razzleberry. Just recorded a video and it was done in sort of 480p for some reason. Obviously it keeps glitching on me, but that's not good enough for you guys, so I'm going to try and attempt to do it again. Which is why, I mean, I've just opened this up. I did the review about 5 minutes ago, so I've only taken like one sip, I believe. So, something that I failed to mention before, not failed, but was going to mention, this sort of pitted metal grip aid effect on the back of the can and on the front of the can only runs for about 3/4 of the actual said can, and then the sort of top and the middle is sort of done in, well, the sort of effect that you would normally see a can in your beers, other drinks like this. So, oh, and also with the purple, they've sort of like gone around and sort of like done a shadow. Again, just makes it pop. And I know it seems quite simple, but this actual design is it's very clever, because someone's obviously taken the time to sort of put the blue on that side and then the purple on that side to sort of make it as eye-catching as possible, but it's not, you know, it's not too busy. There's loads of little sort of, I don't know, special sort of features on this can that you only really can see if you actually go out and buy one. And this, get this, 200 milligrams of natural caffeine, increased concentration, reduced fatigue, B vitamins with also B3, B6 and B12 vitamins, branched chain amino acids, zero sugar, no artificial colour or flavouring, rainbodyfuel.com. Have a look guys, I mean, this is the first ever time I've tried one of these, and well, it's absolutely amazing. The smell is like, it smells a little bit like blueberry muffins, and then you've got, well yeah, just imagine if you had like the biggest, most juiciest, tastiest sort of blueberries you could get and just mashed them up and then just literally put it up to your face. That's what I'm getting from this. It's that sort of strong, it's that sort of potent berry smell. And then right at the very end, you're getting this sort of like these fizzy bubblegum sort of bottles, if you know what I mean. They're usually like pink and blue. That's what I'm sort of getting from that as well. Oh. And also, there is a drink that smells like it, but I've got it here. Excuse the chunky looks. Where are we at? Put that in there. So it smells a little bit like this one, if I'm honest. This is the blueberry pomegranate Aka energy drink. So it smells a little bit like that, to be honest. But this one here, it just seems like a nicer smell. I know they're quite similar, but I would definitely pick that if it was just done on smell. Like I said, got those sort of three things factoring in. All round, out of 10 for the smell, I would say that's a good 8 out of 10, that one. I mean, obviously, if they put that much effort into a flavour or sort of smell that is more appealing, I mean, all sort of smells are appealing. Apple or lemons are all nice, but you know, a lot of these energy drinks now are going after the exotic stuff, mango and that sort of thing. So apple and kiwi, that sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, that would definitely be a 9 if they did a mango version or a sour apple version or something like that. I've yet to see where I got this from. This was the only one that they sold. So again, I'm going to check out the website, see what other flavours they do here in the UK. And yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, definitely smell, 8 out of 10. Blueberries, even sort of like, you know, if you didn't know it was blueberry, then you might be mistaken. It does say berry, so I was going to say it does smell like it's got more than just blueberry in there. So if we just say heavily blueberry with notes of other sort of berries and dark fruits, with that sort of fizzy, can't remember what I said now, but it was like that fizzy sort of, not cola bottle, but like bubblegum sort of bottles that you get over here. Smells like that as well, like, but only at the very end. And then sort of in between those two smells, you've got that sort of freshly baked blueberry muffin sort of smell. So there's a lot going on with that. Like I said, even if you pick up a can, crack it open, you don't necessarily sniff it. I mean, any normal person wouldn't. I'm only reviewing it, so I've got to give you a full spectrum. But usually when you put it up to your mouth anyway, you get sort of like a sense of smell. So it is quite important. Obviously, taste first, smell second, and then looks third. That's the way I judge it, and I'm guessing that's the way that these people that make these drinks as well, all of them, I'm guessing that's how they sort of market their drinks as well. Otherwise, you know, if the taste is dead, then I don't care how good it smells and how sort of good it looks, I won't be buying it. So, and I doubt you would either. So, I mean, I'm a little cheeky little taste now. All I'm going to say right now, if you've ever had one, little bit of a Tango Ice Blast going in there. Again, that sort of pink and blue as well. The way I have it as well. Pink on the bottom, blue on top. Any way to do it, guys. But either way is good. It's got a little bit of that going on in there. So, let's have a look. And, well, that's a bit shocking. I was really expecting it to be a vivid sort of blue colour, or at least a faint sort of blue. That, guys, might even be mistaken for lemonade or like a Sprite or 7-Up or something like that. I mean, I guess you're as shocked as me, really. So, it's a bit mean. I mean, to give it a low score just because it's clear. I mean, I suppose it's unique in that way. So, I mean, colour-wise, really, day to day, it's boring as hell, really. But so I would give that a 3 out of 10. But if you were judging it more on sort of like a new concept or being original, I mean, that's the only one that I know of that's completely sort of I mean, guys, honestly, you can see for yourself. I can't see any sort of tinging colour that's, I mean, it's more sort of lemonade colour than lemonade itself, if that's at all possible. So yeah, bit of an anticlimactical one, really. So again, taste, the important one. Now, like I just said, it's got like a Tango Ice Blast sort of taste, and the the taste definitely sort of hangs around in your mouth. It doesn't like sort of dissipate quickly. A lot of the time with these sort of sugar-free sort of no sweeteners in these sort of drinks, they can be a little bit bland, or they can sort of dissipate real quick, and you just left wanting more. So you drink them quicker, and then obviously you end up sort of paying more because you've got to drink more. So let's give this taste sort of test an out of 10 then. Easily the most drinkable drink out there. It does come close to that Monster Ultra Paradise, the green one I tested the other day. That is still my favourite. But there's a few things that they both do differently. I wouldn't say one's more better than the other, but I'll give this one its due as well. It's really blueberry, obviously, and then like the smell, you can sort of taste a lot of sort of like dark forest fruits in there. Right at the end, just after the sort of sweet, muffiny blueberry taste and the blueberry sort of sweet taste, you've got this sort of, I want to say almost citrusy, but I don't think it is, but citrus notes on the end. It's almost like the fruitiest carbonated like fruit water you can get out there, but the fizzy stuff. I mean, you can get some really tasty stuff, especially from like M&S or Waitrose or any sort of posh shop in your country. But yeah, that's just really sort of really pungent. Really, I mean, I tell you one thing. I thought the Monster Ultra Paradise was the most refreshing drink. To be honest, that all energy drinks have sort of like a dry note to them. You end up sort of getting more sort of thirsty as you sort of drink them. If you're not careful, it depends which one you get. But with this one here, I mean, that could last me if it didn't go flat, which it might because it ain't got no sugar and other stuff in it. So, you know, they try and cut out the junk. But as long as that stayed fizzy for as long as possible, I could make that last hours if I wasn't thirsty or if it wasn't boiling outside, which it's not. It's the UK, it's the middle of June, had a summer sort of span, had a little sort of like couple of weeks of summer, and now it's just rained every day. Rained on my birthday, still raining. It's raining now as we speak. So, but you know, try and brighten up the vibes with a nice review for you. So out of 10. See, I give the other one a 10, but this is only beating it in a couple of areas. That the other one, the Monster that I tested, Ultra Paradise one, that beats this in more areas. The one I tested, the Monster, that's like Tyson Fury. This one here is more like Anthony Joshua. Do you know what I mean? Nearly as good. Could still win on a different day, but for me, it's still the Monster Ultra Paradise. But that, I mean, Monster do some freaky drinks sometimes. So, you know, depending on whether they keep their flavours quite, or if they have kept their flavours quite sort of like, not basic, but, you know, just not taking too many chances, you know, try and make a name for themselves, then, you know, these might be my sort of, or this might be my sort of new go-to drink out there. I mean, like I said, hardly any calories. Other stuff as well, it's got BCAA, it's got L-arginine, not L-cartinine for a change, which is better. Just as much caffeine as all the rest of these drinks. You're talking between 30, 35, and even 40. So yeah, nice little perk up if you're feeling a bit low energy wise. So yeah, I would say definitely. I mean, I think I even spent £1 on that. I mean, guys, if you're looking for most bang for your buck and value for money, then honest to God, hit these up. Even if you're a health freak, even if you actually like really don't care about your diet and you just like really sugary sort of drinks that are bad for you, then give that a go. Honest to God, if I covered up the 0 sort of sugar, I don't think you'd know. Unless right at the very end, because it does actually taste like it's not actually, I wouldn't say that bad for you, I said half bad for you. So, do you know what? Yeah, overall guys, that's probably, of this year, that's in my top 5. I'll do a top 10 or top 5 when I test them all, but for the moment, it would go sort of Monster Ultra Paradise. Still to this day, for some reason, number 2 will always kind of be the Relentless Original. For me, that's just what Red Bull should taste like and should have always tasted like, in my opinion. It tastes like it, it's just got that extra zing to it, a bit like the Rockstar Double Kick is called. And then this one probably third, Ultra Sunrise Orange or whatever it's called, Sunrise Orange or whatever, Orange Sunrise Rise I think it was called. That's probably my fourth, and then fifth, I mean, it's going to be that Monster Pacific Punch. That was just absolutely banging. So yeah, I mean, they're all quite strong contenders at the moment. God, it's so late, and like I said, got to stop doing this after work here. But then this is helping, if I'm honest. It's giving me a bit more focus. I'm not stirring as much now, like I was a couple of minutes ago, or even sort of like a minute ago. So yeah, feeling good, guys. Really bloody tasty this is. There is something like it's like if sherbet had a cousin that's just more subtle. It's just that, like, fluid throughout. It's just from the moment you sort of sip it to the moment you take it away, it's just, and it just stays. This drink doesn't just stay on the bottom palate and on your tongue. It hits you in the mouth, the roof of your mouth. Honestly, guys, go and get some of that. Like I said, colour it down a little bit. I mean, they could have added something, but again, that could be a USP for them to just have sort of like a clear version. I mean, I know Pepsi back in the day had clear Pepsi in America. Not sure it took off here, and if it did, I wasn't born. And I'm quite old now. I'm 31, really. Not old, but yeah, not young anymore. Can itself, like I said, very appealing. I mean, if I said, oh, if you could get me a can of Rain, the Razzleberry one or the blue one, the blue and purple one, you would definitely know. You definitely find it. I mean, it's not obscure, but then it's not too in your face like a lot of Monster and Relentless cans are and stuff. So again, I haven't got a lot of bad stuff to say about it. It would be interesting to know where it's bottled very quick. 2019 Rain Beverage Company, manufactured in the EU for Energy Beverages Europe Limited. South Bank House, Barrow Street, Dublin. Bloody hell, so okay, guys. So you might, I mean, that might make sense now. It's sort of like a Celtic or Irish Celtic sort of kings or knights, sort of like, I want to say mask, but it's helmet really, isn't it? So yeah, that would kind of make sense now. I was thinking more, could have been American or Canadian or something like that, but yeah, well, fair play to Ireland, you know, or Dublin to be specific. Very nice. So, not a lot more to say on this one, guys. What a slightly longer review because everyone keeps asking me to do longer ones, so got to give the people what they want. Had a very good birthday in the end. Just had the bam over tonight, and like I said, been working a lot, so have a good night, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Just very quick. Have a look what we will be testing pretty soon. You've got the Rockstar Bubble Burst, you've got the other Rockstar, which is the double kick one, the one I just mentioned in the video a minute ago, along with the Rockstar Pomegranate one as well with blueberry, which I also compared it to. You've got the Wow There Focus, which Ellis wanted me to review, so I got that one for you, bro. And then you've got the Caribous as well. You've got the sort of sour apple one and the mixed berries one. So yeah, a lot to review, and can't wait to get on with it. In other news, I have got the Wraith Sour Apple Gaming Energy Drink, the one with no junk in it. I've got that one coming, but a bit of a special one. I bought a crate, so a bit like in Call of Duty where you get sort of like a care package, so that's very cool. Loads of bits and bobs in there. Cost me £50, but I managed to, with a couple of discount codes, that if any of you want any, I managed to get a £5 off on one order and a £10 off on another order. So yeah, just link me or just comment down below, subscribe, and yeah, I mean, don't have to do any of that, I'll still give you the information, but yeah, share the love, guys, pass it around, and I'll see you in the next one. Anyhow, this has been Gaz for Need Energy. have a good night / day, morning, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers guys, laters.